Woohoo's! What's up, you crazy creeps? Today is definitely going to be a fun one. Today I've got my Adam the Woo shirt on. That's right, one of my favorite YouTubers. He does the best filming locations. We are in the heart of downtown Portland to bring to you guys a filming location to the brand new Nicolas Cage movie filmed right here in Portland called Pig. That's right, Pig, starring Nicolas Cage. Today's definitely going to be a fun one. You're going to want to stay tuned. Beautiful Portland sign here. How the heck are you guys? It is a beautiful day, and today is going to be fun. We're going to creep down to a filming location that was just shot in September of last year here, the new Nicolas Cage movie Pig, where I keep saying Nick Cage. Nick Cage is a Oregon chef that retired and basically went into seclusion for years and found himself with a pig. That's right, a pig, a truffle hunter, one of the fine mushroom hunters. We're gonna get into a little bit more when we get down here closer to the location. It is a beautiful day, so stay tuned. So Nick Cage, I like saying Nick Cage, Nicolas Cage is on the hunt in downtown Portland for his pig. And in the movie, which I have not really yet seen its entirety, but I've watched some clips and also saw the trailer. The reasoning behind this pig being so adamant about people getting it is that it's like a really unique truffle hunter, and a truffle is basically a black mushroom that a lot of chefs will use when they cook. I think I've actually had them before. You find them mostly at like fine dining establishments, and so during the movie you see in the opening trailer the lush Oregon trees, and then you also see I keep saying Nick Cage, Nicolas Cage's character rolling into downtown Portland, and at one point he's in the taxi or the cab or whatever car he's in, and he kind of looks up and notices that he's approaching downtown. Apparently he lived in Portland as a chef, a high-end chef for many years, and kind of just disappeared off the scene to kind of live in the woods with this truffle pig that he has. And apparently these kids stole the pig, and basically the pig means a lot more to him than just, you know, being a truffle hunter. He's attached to this pig. It's basically like his best friend. And so, you know, as he enters downtown Portland in the trailer, one of the next scenes is him sitting in a restaurant and trying to figure out where this pig is. And so we're gonna go to that restaurant now. I'm gonna show you guys some of the places, or some of the things rather, in the shot that I was able to notice right off the bat, and some little unique items that I saw from the restaurant of where they're sitting. So once we get up there closer, I'll show you guys the exact location where Nicolas Cage was in Portland. And I have to give it to him, it was pretty rugged down here when they did the filming. And so, you know, the movie, the plot is that he doesn't care what's going on, he wants that pig back. And I thought in my head, dang dude, you're brave, because coming into downtown Portland back then when they filmed, there was a lot going on in this area that he's in. The restaurant, or the facade of this restaurant, is kind of a rougher part of town no matter what. So that little rough area never let Nicolas Cage you know, stop him from filming his movie. So we're getting close. I'll chime back in once we get up here a little bit closer. Now I'm not sure if there I go again. I'm not sure if Nicolas Cage stayed at one of these hotels while he was in town, but this would have been the perfect area to stay. You got the Benson here and a couple other places behind me. But where we're going is literally just right up here, right next to the US Outdoor Store. And that location is what gave it away to me. I was able to kind of look around. I got on Google Maps and I was like, gosh, I've seen those awnings before. Where have I seen those awnings? So all I was going off of was, you know, the actual screen used shot from a preview that actually somebody uploaded that I was able to find. And this is pieces of like partly of the trailer and just little tidbits that I saw. So I was able to kind of piece it together just by little bits of Portland. Luckily, you know, growing up here and coming down here a million times, I recognized it, you know, pretty good. I was like, I know I've seen those awnings, and sure enough, it was the spot. So we are now approaching Oak, and those right there are the awnings I was telling you guys about. So right here on Southwest Oak, well, also these street lamps too was a pretty good giveaway. But I saw those awnings first thing in the shot, and I was like, that's got to be it. So standing here on Southwest Oak, we are gonna go just about 2 blocks, or not even a half a block here, and then I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So in the screen use shot, you basically see all of this behind them. Nicolas Cage is in the restaurant. He's pretty well ticked off, and he's not really saying much, but you can see this, basically this whole entire wall here with the blue tile, and each one of these little awnings gave it away. And then also I noticed, like I said, these street lights. If you look right up here on the corner of this little awning here, you notice this little like kind of square tile work. And so as soon as I saw that, I was like, that's definitely that's it right there. So right next to this psychic shop right here, this was the Saucebox Tavern, or a restaurant, I guess. And you can see here now, there is nothing cooking, but they would have been sitting in the restaurant talking. Right about here is where Nick Cage's character would have been. And I'm pretty sure you can see the white booths still being used. And I'm not sure if any of this wallpaper of any of this sorts made the film. And in the film, you would have seen basically right back in there above that shelf, the camera would have been placed. And as it panned out over to here, you would have seen basically all of this behind me. And what was a dead giveaway is, if you look really closely, you can actually see this market sign, and you can see all of this behind it, including, like I said, all these little domed awnings. You can see the flags. You can see the intricate tile work. You can see this building 100%, and basically this entire area right here next to the Mary's Club. You would have seen, like I said, right there, the market, and the camera would have been right about here is where Nick's, there I go again, Nicolas Cage's character would have been basically sitting right here trying to figure out where the heck his pig went. As you can see, the building's for lease now, but this pillar right here on the inside, you would have seen the 2 pictures right behind, or on the front of the pillar here, and then the chef would have been talking to Nick's character right here. And that is just so cool. And then also in the movie, you could have seen right where that kind of gray strip is on the ground is where the bar would have been with all the bottles and stuff behind them. There was like a little white Buddha character on the desk as well then. And I walked by here not too long ago when me and Mark Jones were in town, and these windows had kind of like a covering over them. You can see there's like a pull down awning as well. But on the inside, oh yeah, on the inside there's like a pull down awning right here. You can see this like kind of strip down here. They had that bar, this gray bar right here, pulled down, so you basically couldn't see into the building at all while they were filming. And I thought to myself, that's probably good. Right now it's pretty quiet and it seems pretty chill, but yet again, this area can get kind of sketchy. But right here in the former sauce box is where they would have filmed the scenes from Pig. And I just think that is so cool that he was this close. You know, being in Portland and stuff my whole life, I just find that to be so cool. And really nothing cooking now on the inside, but that would have been the set for the restaurant. And I'm noticing now too, there's an upper kind of awning. You can see where the like, oh yeah, that's probably where they set the camera right there. Is the camera would have been basically placed up top there, looking out, and then you would have seen this shot right here. And I'm pretty sure when I do watch the movie, you'll probably be able to see, I believe they're like buffalo, and probably some more detailed work on the inside, including probably those lights. And I'm almost positive those white booths were in the shot as well. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys this as well. What gave it away for me, like I said, was these awnings, and of course the iconic Portland street lamps that have been down here for a long time. But right here, you could see all this. Basically right about here would have been the real good shot of where the camera would have been placed behind me. You can see the market, this awning, all the tile work, the street lamps. You can see this building completely, and basically this whole shot here makes the film. So a cool piece of Portland, and to think that he was sitting right in there. And I love whoever did the makeup too, whoever made him look so like rugged and really Oregon, you know, woodsy looking. They did a great job on that. And I like when the chef's talking to him, trying to figure out what's going on. The other guy's like, tell him who you are, and then he gets a good look at him, because Nicolas Cage looks pretty rugged in the movie. I mean, he is like way bearded out. He's got a ton of blood and scabs and stuff all over him. So they did a great job making him look true, like a true Oregonian, you know what I mean? Like he looks like a real mountain man in the movie, and I like how he portrays himself a lot. It's pretty scary, and yet you know he means business too. So right here at 208, all that's left is the booths and the sink. And right about where that gray strip on the ground was, you would have seen all the, well, the Buddha, the little white Buddha character, and all the bottles behind him. It looks like they cleared pretty much everything out of here now, so nothing much. But that is just so cool to me to think that Nicolas Cage was in here at one point and shooting his movie Pig. I gotta go see it. The reviews on it are really good, and they said that it's one of his best roles ever. And I could see where he talks about having this cat that he truly adored, and how if someone came and took this cat, how it would just break him. There's been times where he just wanted to be left alone with this cat. And it's pretty interesting. He said it was pretty easy to get into the character because of the fact that, you know, he's an animal lover in general, so he could feel the person's pain big time. So there you have it, folks, the Pig location. And once we watch the film, I'll probably be doing more of these, and there is a whole filming location playlist down below if you guys want to go back and check out some of those that I did all over Oregon. There you have it. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this was the location for Sauce Box, because their sign is here. But I think I remember it actually being in this building as opposed to this corner one. So kind of interesting. And I knew something was up because I actually walked down this path not too long ago when Mark Fun Jones was in town. And I walked past Mary's Club, and this was all shut down and all this was vacant. So I was like, there's got to be something cooking here. And then when the windows were all closed off too, I thought to myself, well, that's funny. And I was also thinking about a ton more movies that have been filmed in Portland. One being My Own Private Idaho with Keanu Reeves and River Phoenix. There's a classic scene where Keanu Reeves is on his motorcycle right about here with River on the back, and you can see Mary's Club in the background and stuff. So eventually we'll do that one as well, but I wanted to come down here and document this. Who knows what this is going to be. And in the restaurant, or in the movie rather, you can see on this chef's chef coat the name of the movie, which is
Paradise, the restaurant rather.
But also when he's talking to Nicolas Cage's character, you can see these three window sections pretty darn good, where the windows break into three up top here. So yeah, when the windows break up top there into threes, you can see where the chef was standing basically right about here talking to him. And when you look up in the shot, you can see those three windows. Oh, and I just realized these white benches are still here too. all along the base here and in the back. So I'm pretty sure those made the shots as well. So cool. Yep, you can see the bar on the door, this wall right here, the side right there is what had the little paintings on it right there when the chef would have been talking. I believe, I'm not sure if you can see the buffalo and the other paintings and stuff in the movie, but I figured I'd document it just in case. When I do see it, I'll be able to recognize it really good. But there you have it, you guys. 2021 filming locations for pig. Right there. That's gonna do it for today. That is so cool that that's just right there. I love it. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day. I appreciate you all for tuning in as always. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. You can also ring that bell. That way when I creep to filming locations and also the rest of Nicolas Cage's pig locations, you guys will be the first to creep. Until next time, Kreeper out for now. Peace. Right here at the Regal 10, right up there on the sign, you guys. Pig. So there it is, third one down. To think that it was just filmed literally like a block and a half, 2 blocks from here. Now playing. Nice.